So he will have his own badge.
There's a new horse in town, 13-year-old Bullet. He's the newest member of the Omaha Police Department's Mounted Patrol Unit, which started in 1989 and now consists of 6 officers and 12 horses.
And he'll wear that every day while he's riding.
Bullet completed his 30-day trial period and was officially brought onto the force this week. But Sergeant Kevin Vodicka, in charge of the unit, says Bullet was ready for the job since day one.
He was one of the quickest horses that we've had to take to the streets, so we didn't have to do much training. He's going to be a very good asset to this police department.
We knew this was a perfect job for him.
That's in part to his previous owner, who rode him around cars and made him sociable with people.
We live on 97th and Military, and if you know where the Military Street Bridge goes over 680, I could ride him over the pedestrian sidewalk, and the cars would be going back and forth underneath, and he would look a little bit, but I rode him through traffic, and he was used to fire trucks, cop car, everything.
Robert Wilcox was there for the ceremony.
It makes me really proud, and that's the good part about it is I know where he's at. He was my boy. He'll always be my boy.
Bullet will now work daily patrolling the downtown and riverfront area, from routine traffic stops.
Anything you could do as a regular police officer, we can do on a horse. So we could arrest somebody, we could search somebody, we could do we do traffic stops down the old market. You just have to yell instead of we don't get a siren. So
to big events like the College World Series and this weekend's NCAA Women's Volleyball Tournament.
We'll be out there every day of the tournament, so we'll be walking around, basically just checking parking lots and making sure everything's going okay, and we'll be on the front greeting people and talking to people. And that's another good thing of this unit is when we have those big events, we talk to people from out of town, and it really gives it a positive, it really gives Omaha a positive look, because a lot of cities don't have mounted patrols.
Which makes it a great gig for Bullet. He's not shy to say hello.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
We do very well around crowds. We train them to be around crowds, and if there's a huge crowd, we can break up the crowd.
Sergeant Vodicka says our horses are very obedient and friendly, which helps with community policing.
We'll be out and about in the old market, or we'll go to kids' schools. A lot of kids are kind of afraid of police officers. They're more apt to coming up to us and petting our horses, and it just leaves a positive, very positive impression on them about police officers.
And even when they're not out patrolling, Sergeant Vodicka says he's proud his unit can be a positive reflection of the Omaha Police Department and helps those relationships with the community move forward.
So this barn is usually when a normal day without COVID or anything like that. Everything's open. We let people walk in. We do a lot of tours with kids. Kids will come here. Their schools will do tours here. Retirement homes will bring the elderly down here, and they absolutely love them. And I think it's a good therapy for them to pet the horses and see the horses.